Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So I've got another hack for you guys, and this one is going to sound weird. I want you to feel poor. Every month when your income comes in, I want you to feel poor. And what I want you guys to do, and this has really helped me, and I do advise this to a lot of youngsters out there, is I want you to funnel your money out. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Let's say you're earning, let's call it a modest 2K a month. Okay, you're earning a modest 2K a month and you're able to live on, let's say, 1.2K. That 800 pounds spare, you need to funnel that away. I don't want to see that piling up in your bank account. And the reason for that is this is the bit which is either going to build your wealth. This is done, right? You earn this much, you spend that much on your rent, on your food, on your essentials. You can't get that any less. This 800 here is what's going to build your wealth. And that's why we need to funnel that away. And we don't just want to put that in our bank account where you can see it building up and you get this false security of feeling wealthy. We want to be able to funnel this away somewhere where it's difficult for you to get. Now, some people say, look, build a security blanket, right? So you keep some cash on hand. At least some people say 6 months of income. I think that's quite a lot. I think about 3 months of expenses. If you can save that up and put that into a savings account and you've got the discipline not to spend it, then go ahead and do that. So in this case, 3 times 1.2. So you can just funnel away 3.6K into savings. Okay. Now, what I would do once we've done that is I would then go ahead and make sure any of the each month, the 800 that goes into an index fund. Okay. So I'd put this into investments. Now, if you're not educated on investments, and I highly recommend you start getting educated on investments, whether it's real estate, whether it's crypto, whether it's equities, whether it's something a bit more safer in the equity field, such as dividends and ETFs, I would recommend you to do that. Now, if you've never invested before, you're scared about investing and you don't know where to put this 800, my simple advice would be to start with a Roth in America, a Roth IRA, or in the UK, what's called an ISA, and put your money in an ETF. And if you want a video explaining this, let me know in the comments below, and I can make a video on how to do this. But in essence, you want to put your money in a broad index fund, which can give you a return. And the reason I want you to funnel your money away and become poor and feel poor is because if the money powers up, you will start to make silly choices. The £800 powers up for 10 months, you've got £8,000. Now, suddenly, the next time you see a new car you like, or you see a holiday advertised to you via email, I've got that in the account. Maybe you and your partner make a decision, oh, let's go here, let's do this, let's start eating at more fancier restaurants. The inflation will begin because you see the money in your account. Now, if you psychologically trick yourself and you say, no, I funneled away 800 in stock, I'm poor, I've bought some more stocks, I've bought some more Tesla shares, I've bought some more of the ETF on the S&P, and you just funnel it away, that way you keep yourself poor. Even though you know your money's in a place where it's growing, you can keep yourself poor. And the beauty of that is when somebody is feeling poor and now something crops up, now you're a bit more creative. Yeah. So the next time, let's say you feel poor and all your money's in savings or in stocks, and your car's due for a repair, an emergency repair. Now you're going to get creative. Can I increase my income this month? Can I take on an extra client? Can I do this? And then you start to find creative ways to find that income. And if you can't, that's fine. You go into your savings account, and I do this regularly, and I'll take it out and pay for the car repair, right? And then I'll just top that back up with the next couple of £800 that come in, and I'll be topped up with my 3-month pot, and then I go back to putting the rest into stocks, okay? And that's the beauty of it, is humans, if they have a savings pot, they would trick themselves into thinking everything is urgent. It's just how humans work. If the cash is there, they'll spend it. Right? But if you put it into stocks, and then sometimes if your stocks are down, you feel, oh, I'll need to sell this stock at a loss just in order to buy that thing, then maybe you'll start reevaluating to see if that thing you were going to expend on, that emergency, was really an emergency. Okay? So that's one small hack I want all of you guys to do. Find out what your income is, reduce all your monthly expenses as far as you can. So in this case, it went from 2K to, move me out of the way, it went from 2K, we spent the 1.2K and we got the remainder £800, and then that £800 you want to keep yourself poor. You don't want that easily accessible. You want to put it into investments so that it's really difficult for you to get out. Obviously, if you're in emergency and you need to get it out, you can sell those stocks, you can sell the ETFs, you can access that. But you want to make it difficult for you because we want to psychologically trick ourselves into thinking we're poor, so we stay creative, we don't inflate our lifestyles, and we carry on our journeys. Because this is one of the biggest hindrances that stops a lot of people from gaining momentum, is they feel rich too quickly, and suddenly they're coming across, large amounts of money which they've not had before, but that needs to get put into investment. All right, guys, that's one hack for you guys. Hope you found it useful. If you want to see a video on how to set up a Roth IRA or ISA and start investing for those who are really inexperienced, then comment below and I can get that video made for you guys. We'll see you in the next video.